Hi, I'm Liza Rankin, your Seattle School Board Vice President and mom of 2 students in Seattle Public Schools. As a current board member and a longtime PTSA leader, I've worked over a decade alongside families, educators, and communities across Seattle to improve experiences, opportunities, and outcomes for students in our public schools. Throughout my first term, I've demonstrated an unwavering commitment to equity and continuous improvement while navigating the challenges of a global pandemic. I've led efforts to increase inclusion, access to outdoor learning, gun violence prevention, and equity in grading and assessment. I led policy work to ban isolation and limit restraint in SPS, practices that disproportionately impact students of color and with disabilities. Our policy is a model across the state to increase support for preventative and restorative practices that benefit all children. As the board's legislative liaison, I successfully advocated for additional state resources for special education, access to career and technical education, and record investments in behavioral health support for students recovering from pandemic disruption and trauma. I'm running for re-election because we are at a critical time for public education. Not only has the pandemic disrupted learning, impacted behavioral and mental health, and altered the district's relationship with families, but nationally we face increased intolerance and attacks on public schools, boards, students, and staff. We need directors who know our communities and schools, who understand budget complexities and enrollment challenges, and can navigate the many demands of our system while remaining focused on high-quality education to all students. With your vote, I'll build on my record, and I'm committed to rebuilding not only trust and confidence, but joy and excitement throughout our education system. Together, we can support schools that meet the diverse needs of our learners and are the first choice for all of Seattle's families. And I thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Debbie Carlson. I'm running for Seattle School Board Director in District 1. I chose to run because the status quo isn't working. We are failing our students academically, have poor labor relations, face declining enrollment rates, and another budget deficit in the next school year. The district and board want to close schools, but this will disrupt families and students throughout the district and will not close the budget gap. School closures should be a last resort after exhausting all other options. The district must strive for smaller class sizes, higher academic achievement for all students, safety in schools, and a healthy and inclusive learning environment. My priorities: calling for a district-wide audit to ensure dollars are spent with fiscal accountability, ensuring students can thrive and feel safe while gaining a high-quality education, no matter their identity, implementing a stronger community engagement process, especially when big district decisions are made, bringing transparency back in the budget and policy development processes. I'm also running to be a strong LGBTQ+ voice on the school board and ensure students of all identities feel a sense of belonging at school. I bring experience from the classroom, the workplace, and the community. I taught English as a second language. I have served on the Best Start for Kids Advisory Board and an executive director of an LGBTQ+ nonprofit for 10 years. I've been the advocacy chair for the Olympic Hills PTA and understand the educational terrain in Olympia. I'm endorsed by Seattle Education Association, the Seattle Times, Jean Cole Wells, Teresa Mosqueda, Lorena Gonzalez, MLK Labor Council, Seattle School Board Director Lisa Rivera-Smith, and more. I'd be honored to earn your vote.